Oh, good Lord. Hold on a second. I'm going to change Twitter. Move from
Technical
Twitter.
difficulties happening right now.
Yeah, I got to add another. I'll add Twitch.
Oh, you're
Alright,
doing
see?
Twitch too?
Yeah.
No, damn. All right.
Yeah, save changes. All right, I see Lou's in the house. All right, let's go live. Oh, we're live. Let me just hit the intro. Boom. All right. What's up, yo? We're back. The crew is back. What's up, Lou?
Hey, I'm good. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Doing good. Ready to
The
draw.
crew's
What's up, everybody?
back for another segment of Drawing with Friends. So what's happened since the last time we seen each other?
Who wants to go first? Nah, a lot of drawing, bro. A lot of drawing. Continuous drawing every day. I finished my Invincible page, so
Wow.
I finished another page on my sketchbook. So I did that.
How about you, Lou?
That's a good question. I was messing around with like just compositions this week, and then I decided to just do a doodle, which turned into a little bit more than a doodle. So that's what I'm going to continue working on tonight. So I've just been kind of going with the flow this week. I don't really have any direction other than my own right now. So let me switch over to it so you can see it.
Cool. Let me see this real quick. Uh-oh.
Oh, spaceman, we're going to space today.
We're
Right.
going. We're going to space. Final frontier.
So yeah, I felt like I would just continue messing with this because I'm kind of all over the place with the things that I do. I usually work on multiple pieces.
Yeah.
So whenever I feel like that day.
Oh, well, we're on to me. So this one was really successful drawing wise. I redrew it on a watercolor, and I was thinking maybe I should color it. I experiment with watercolor here and there. Sometimes it's successful, sometimes it's not. Let's see what happens tonight. I saw a video on Instagram, and I was like, I want to watercolor. So we're gonna watercolor this robot from Invincible.
Nice.
Let's go. Yeah, we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, cool. Gosh.
So what you got going on, Sam?
Gotcha. Oh, I'm going to work on a cover for Cosmic War. So I was going to do Raina today, but I was like, you know what? Why don't I just work on the cover? And I have an idea for a cover. Similar, I'm going to use a similar profile that I did last time, but what I want is there was this cover with Spider-Man where he was coming out the grave, and there was a headstone behind him, and I loved it. But so the premise of Gorf of Cosmic Wars is he's in exile, right? Because he went into exile because he blamed himself for the death of King Neptune. So he's on an Arctic planet, an ice planet, and so I'm gonna have him coming out like halfway buried, waist deep, and coming out the snow. So I like that whole thing about coming out the grave, but because Gorf is in the Arctic and they're going, Princess Raina risks everything to go and search for him. I was like, I can have him coming out the Arctic, out of the ground, out of the snow. So that's what I'm going to work on today. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, we finally get to see a female character. Okay.
It's not a female character. It's Gorf.
Of course. Oh, I thought I don't know why I read
no, I was gonna do Raina this week, but I decided to do Gorf this time. I'll do her next week because I want to get the cover done, and so we'll see if I end up using this cover or not. But we'll see.
Oh, so you're doing the same thing. Just doing the same thing I'm doing. So let's see if it works.
Yes.
If it works, it works. Let's do it. All right.
Yeah.
You put in music today too?
Yeah, man. Get some audio going.
Get the audio. Get you in bed rapping in the background. Get those classics going.
Get the classics. Let's see. What's this one? This is a good one. Got some mood music going on.
Get that mood music. Let's do it.
Yeah. I hear the kids in the background.
Yeah, a lot of family here, but that's why I'm going to be muting the mic on and off. So if you hear me go silent, it's because I don't want y'all hear so much background.
Right.
All right, I see some shapes coming. Coming out of the grave. All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to get like there's gonna be like snow coming out of the ground, but yeah, it might make them bigger, but we'll see. Working on it. Yeah, it's crazy how this week goes by so fast. It's like we just did this.
Right.
And right? It's like it goes by so fast. It's like, what's going on? Somebody has like time on fast forward.
Yeah, that's what I was like thinking the other day. I was like, damn, I drew that Frankenstein and then I finished him, and then it's like, damn, now we're back to doing another drawing. Felt like I was just doing the thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, Mia. Hold on a second. Do some promos. 2, 4, 3.
Some promos over here on Cosmic War.
Let everybody know that what we're doing. Let's see.
Get into this color down.
Interesting.
What's going on?
Huh?
Technical
Okay,
difficulties.
there you go. I was like, because I'm trying to. I'm over here trying to promote on other platforms. Hey, we're live. Hold on a second.
Gotta do that promo.
Yeah. All right, cool. I might make him
That
bigger.
little flash right here. Let's go.
I might need him to be a little bigger. There you go. I like that size better. Right.
So Sam, the Kickstarter ended, right?
Kickstarter ended.
How did it end up?
I mean, it was funded, it exceeded goal. I wished it would have done better than what it did. I felt like that book deserves to have more readers. It's but I think the price point scared people. I'm not sure, but the price point included the shipping costs and all that other stuff, so you weren't paying an extra fee for shipping. But I don't know what it was, but I was pleased with it, but I hope that it would have done a lot more readers. Even if they just did digital, I was just looking for more readers.
Yeah.
But so means I got to work at the conventions hard to just create the awareness.
Yeah.
But no, I mean overall it was a successful campaign. It did well, but you always want.
You're hoping for more. Always
Yeah,
hoping for more.
better.
Mm.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. Times are getting crazy, bro.
Well, what's crazy? You guys are talking about like the whole
Just
Kickstarter
everything.
thing.
It just feels like I don't know if you guys feel it or deal with it. It feels like the pressure of fighting the clock, trying to get stuff done, and it's like time just seems like it's just not on your side, and it doesn't feel like you never have enough time.
Yeah. Most spend my time just going on my sketchbook. So yeah, time goes by fast. Like I'll complete a drawing and be like, damn, this is really good. And then it's already a week later. I'm like, damn, did I really do that this week ago?
Yeah.
Let's see what Go ahead.
Huh?
Sorry, I sometimes feel like that if I've had if I had a bad migraine and it goes on for a few days, that takes me out of everything, and I start looking at the clock, feeling like I've been robbed of so much time because 3 days is a long time to deal with anything that doesn't feel any kind of headache, right? Or just anything that's wrong.
Yeah.
And then when you feel like, I could have been doing a drawing for 3 days.
Yeah.
That's when I start looking at the clock, thinking now everything feels pressured because I feel like I've got to do something before I get another headache.
Yeah.
I just get too many headaches. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking crazy.
I used to get those a lot. I started going to the gym. I need to go to the gym to a break, and that basically is my stress relief.
Huh?
Alright, got the orange down. Now I'm hoping this dries faster than expected because it is watercolor, so it's always all wet.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just posting on Facebook.
Do your thing, bro. Do your thing. I drew this. I drew this on Wednesday, I believe. I didn't expect it to go that, get that much reaction. But this one was the top reaction of the week. And then I found out the reason why.
Why?
I don't know if you've watched, the Invincible comics, but a lot of people have been doing a lot of spoilers online. The character apparently is going to have a character moment in the next few series. So
Invincible?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't even seen the latest ones.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
You watched season 1, did you?
I watched season 1, but that's just, I think season 1 and season 2 is as far as I went.
Yeah. How many seasons are there now? 4? 3?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, apparently in the comics it can get even crazier. So, from all the comics, I don't want to say the extra because I don't want someone coming over here like you spoiled that.
Yeah.
Which I'm already being spoiled to it. Talking about characters, that's what it says. Characters design.
Mm-hmm.
How do you come up with a character? Let's see if they get the conversation started. How do you come up with a character?
How do I come up with the character?
Yeah, the topic's character design.
Yeah, I think for me, it usually starts with the concept, like for instance, Cosmic Wars. I came up with the title, and I was like, all right, and then I was like, what about it? And then I started building on just the idea of cosmic wars, and I want, aliens. And then I was like, okay, it needs a hero, but not just any ordinary hero. And then I start talking. What's his name? His name's Gorf. Okay, boom. What does he look like? And that's basically how it happens for me. It usually starts with the idea of the concept. Sometimes I just get the character. Like Duty just popped in my head, and he's like, "Hi, I'm Duty from Uranus," and he introduced himself to me, and that took on a life.
It was a sign from God. It was like,
yeah. I always think like sometimes, like there's some artist that moved on to the other life and is speaking to me to finish something that they wanted to get done, and so that's how Duty was introduced to me. But yeah, it usually starts there. It usually starts either sometimes with the concept or with the character. All depends on which comes first. Okay. How about you?
So that's an interesting question. So even though I asked it,
I see how you entertain yourself.
So
it's funny that you asked.
It all depends on what I'm doing. That depends. Like, so if I'm doing like a sketch from my sketchbook, sometimes I'll come up with like a character from just thin air, and I have no response, like no idea what I'm gonna do with it. So I leave it there for a while, and then it becomes something. That's where I was like, okay, maybe I should have a story. What's the story behind the character after I draw it? Or I come up with the story, and then I come up with the concept of this character.
Right.
But mainly, for me, recently, it's been more like the idea of just like drawing a random character and just putting a story behind it has been stronger than the other way around. So, for like the story that I'm building on the other side called Kingdom of Heights, I drew that character in college for like Inktober, and then people responded well, so I knew that I had to make a story behind it. So that's basically how I've been building characters, just doing my sketchbook, and if they speak to me, I do something with them.
Right. I've never done Inktober. What about you, Lou?
What, is in character design, or have I done Inktober?
Character design.
Honestly, it usually starts with like me just doodling shapes or trying to kind of get a feeling, or I might see a weird pattern in something that I was testing paint on, or some kind of weird foods thing, and I'm like, oh, that looks like or whatever, and I usually start from there because I'm usually more into the shape.
Right.
I never used to be. I used to be thinking like really, I don't know, maybe overthinking it, honestly, like, oh, I've got to design a character and it has to be this and that and all these things. But then I just decided I'm just going to start with a shape. If the silhouette looks cool, then the rest of it will just work. Like if you put the lights on, maybe it'll just work better, right?
Right.
So that's kind of the way I tend to start doing stuff, is just I think like of a shape.
Yeah, it's a very game concept design, like starting off with a silhouette and then going from there.
Right, which is weird because I've never designed a game. I like to play some stuff, like some games here and there. I don't have that kind of time anymore, but I just think that if it looks good, it's like if the shape looks good, it kind of starts telling the story from there.
Right.
But I do tend to see, I'm probably, like, there's some people who just see faces and everything. I'm like one of those people, like I see patterns and it turns into things. So that's probably really what drives it.
Right.
Cloud watching. You cloud watching.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, for like a recent project I was doing this week, it was basically that I drew like a whole bunch of like silhouettes, and then I came up with like, after I did this, like I did like 20 silhouettes, then I decided which one I was gonna move forward with.
Right.
Yeah, and that's another way of doing character design. But like that was like for other people's projects. Like if they told me that the specs, that would be probably the best way for me to start. Just doing like a whole bunch of silhouettes. So I think that's a good method.
Right.
Yeah, I've got some things on here. Actually, I can open it up and like if you see stuff like this, it's like just random. It's a pure mess. I'm just testing brushes and patterns and things, but it's this type of stuff that has me starting to see random shapes and things. So, like another layer might just be this.
Right.
And then I start putting people in and thinking that there's all sorts of stuff, and then there's like this other one, like a kind of a concept of a cave or something. This is kind of my doodles, and then I decide if something will come of this.
Right.
And then sometimes I'll just like merge things together, and I think, oh well, I really like the look of this.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And it's really like abstract when you really take a close look.
Right.
I'm not really thinking much as I'm doing this. I'm just letting it happen, and then I start seeing ideas in my scribbles.
Right.
So this is kind of like when we were talking character design and shapes and things. This is kind of what I like to mess with. And then halfway through, I randomly animated an alien face, but that's a whole nother story.
Right.
That's for another time.
I totally did it. Yeah, look, it's an alien's face. Wait a minute. Let's turn the. Oh.
Sometimes that's the best idea, is just throwing random stuff inside.
Right. Yeah, that's random. Wait a minute, there's more on here. I think I might be able to play it.
And that's how Alien and the that's why Duty came to be.
Yeah.
Duty's bad.
So funny.
I was imagining that you were sitting, that you were in the restroom and you were like, "Oh, Duty."
You're it's and it's funny. That was the biggest, I guess, assumption that Duty was like a turd or something from a lot of people. And for so many years, and I'm like, no. I'm like, no, he's not a turd. He's an alien. He's from the planet Uranus. And then when I say that, it's over because they're like, oh, Uranus, oh. And so
we go back to grade school.
Yeah, so I was like, no. I said, you'll understand in the last issue 10, why the toilet plays such a key role in the book. But yeah, it was interesting to. I mean, I would go in the early days of Crazy Comics. I'd go on book tours and I go on radio shows, and they wouldn't stop with the potty jokes the whole time. I'm like, and I was like, I did send you a sample of the book. It's like, but I was like, all right, whatever, let it go. I said when they read it, they'll understand, because it has a toilet in the title, and so I get it.
Is that hold on? Is that alien moving his eyes right now?
Yeah.
I like that we were talking about Duty, and then he moves his eyes. He's like, I'm hearing you.
That is dope. That is dope.
That's what I'm talking about. This is like in the middle of me just doodling other things is a random alien with it. Yeah.
Damn, but yeah, I imagine you get those comments a lot, especially when they say from Uranus. Because it makes sense. I thought that was like, when I first met you, I thought that was like the kind of joke that you were going for. His Duty, and then he's from Uranus. That was like the joke behind it.
Yeah.
Right, I mean, it got my attention. The 13-year-old version of me was like, I'm in.
Going all back to grade school.
Right? I was like, bring it. I can do this humor.
So dry it out. Now here goes the part that I have to wait a little bit before I attack this. Look at that hair. Look at that Fabio hair coming up. I see it. You know what happened to the dragon piece? You know. I've been waiting for the.
I got so many pieces that I haven't finished. I have a duty as Captain America I haven't finished. I have duty as a vampire coming out the grave that I haven't finished. I got like so many, and right now I'm doing the super backer. So I had 2 super backers that I'm drawing as a character in Forbidden. That they chose that tier. So I'm drawing them right now, and one of them is chose to be an assassin. So, trying to get that, the likeness right and all that stuff. So I got like a bunch of unfinished stuff, which is crazy.
Well, that's good. At least you're not sitting around. That's good.
Boom, 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 boom. I'm on this side. Yeah, I'm on there.
So Sam, you said you weren't doing any conventions this year. You were gonna do the trade card show that's happening here in December?
I'm done for this year. My next show is Texoma Comic Con next year. I think it's in February, I think it is. George is coming out from the East Coast with that one. And I'm doing LitCon, but I haven't booked any other shows for next year yet. Because right now, what I'm doing right now is formatting Forbidden to get to the printers. I'm waiting for the funds to clear. It takes about 2 weeks for the funds to clear, then I'll send it out. And so I'm formatting it for the hardcover edition and the softcover edition, and sending it out to the printers by Monday for the proofs. And my goal is to get Forbidden into the stores by summer or fall. And then what I want to do is focus on book signings in stores to promote Forbidden. So not just Forbidden, but Forbidden and Duty. So I'm getting the ISBN numbers. I'm talking to international print-on-demand distributors. So they get it into the database, and where all the book buyers buy it and the libraries get access to it. So, and then I just have to do cold calling and say, hey, can you order my book and whatever. So, and then the stores that buy the books, I gotta be my own PR person, and I'm gonna talk to them about doing book signings, in-store signings, and setting up a table and that kind of crap. So next year, not heavy on conventions, more heavy on trying to build a fan base or readership for the books, and then hopefully drive that traffic to Kickstarters. So that's what I'm working on.
Yeah, that sounds like
so I got LitCon and Texoma, and that's it.
Yeah, that sounds like a solid plan to get get a book tour so you can know more of your book. Especially as you're introducing like Cosmic War. Oh, so are you gonna do the book tour before the launch, or?
So no, the book tour is going to be for
Okay.
Forbidden and Duty. Cosmic Wars, I'm doing the Kickstarter promo, but so I want to try to get Cosmic Wars will come out before the books hit the stores. So Cosmic Wars is I'm pushing that now. I will have it'll be live when I'm doing the Texoma Comic Con, so I'll be promoting it there. This year I just want to less on risk and more strategic. I mean, I took a lot of risks doing shows and conventions, and they just weren't paying off. And so I'm going to change up strategies and do more LCSs and see if that works out better.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Trying to get you have to get the book into people so they can see it. So
yeah, for some reason, when it hits stores, there's more credibility, and people more inclined to say, all right, you know what? I like this. Let me see what else they got. Let me go on to Kickstarter. He's got something on Kickstarter. So it's like one way of trying to generate eyes.
Yeah, and buzz for your book.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But I've been I've been watching all your shows, listen to this. So when I release my books, I officially started going back on track on getting my book out for next year. So I know for sure I'm gonna do I'm gonna try to get to contact with a whole bunch of podcasters when I get on the show, so I can show them the book and they can read it and maybe get the hyped up. Yeah, because like you said before, it's all about the pre-work more than the launch.
It is. It's you got to work harder today because there's just so much content out there. So gaming is on the rise on Kickstarter. That's dominating right now, and not safe for work. Those two are the biggest things on Kickstarter right now. So you're competing with that. And then the other factor is established companies, like all the publishers that are launching on Kickstarter. So
yeah, I saw that. They saw the success and they were like, okay, maybe we should do this. Should we get some fun?
So, they're taking market share, and so I don't blame the people that say, you know what, whatever, this company, Image Comics, is launching a campaign on Kickstarter. I'd rather back them than this unknown, because they know it, they recognize it.
Exactly, yeah.
So I get it, it's.
I mean, it helps promotes a lot of projects that are not seen as much. So it's a good way to get people introduced to a lot of stories, and they pick up more books like that too, because then they know that there's a crowd looking for it.
Right.
Did you watch Frankenstein?
I got another 45 minutes to watch. Yeah. It's hard because of work. I fall asleep when I'm trying to watch some of that stuff. But I like it. I think it was really good. But yeah, I gotta finish it tonight.
It's pretty solid. After I finished the piece, I was like, I better watch it before someone comes at me.
Yeah.
But it was really good. It was really good. I really enjoyed it, and that's when I finished the piece. After I watched it, I was like, you know what? Let me finish the sketch, get it colored. It actually came out faster than I thought, so I might have liked the movie more than I thought.
Yeah.
But I think that actress has done multiple horror. She's slowly becoming like a horror queen or something like that. It's like she's doing like horror films. I forgot her name.
Yeah, no, I think this was a great take on Frankenstein so far that I've seen. Dum, 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 dum.
What's going on over there? Look at that. He's coming out of the ground, kneeling. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Where's the tombstone?
No, I like the idea of the Spider-Man was with the tombstone, but I said because he's in an ice planet, I want him coming out of the snow, like waist, knee deep in the snow, instead of because he's not in the grave. The Spider-Man one was I guess he died and he was coming out of the grave. I just like that thought process. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go off to rise out of the snow in the Arctic. And
So Marco, the gravestone's right next to the dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. It's gotten cloudy. It's gotten cloudy. There's a lot of shade going on. Wow.
It looks like the dragon one, I mean, you never finished it. That's why I think that's probably why you finished it. The end of the story.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
Jokes aside, though, you just finish what you want to finish. That's what I say.
Yeah, it's I got so much in my head and so many things. I'm like, all right, let me just I'll drop the colors, background color. Get like a blue right here. I'm gonna drop that real quick. Oh, that's not that. In fact, where's my... Hold on. Where's my file?
You're about to start singing for us, rapping it down. So I'll break into a rap over here.
All right, I need to pull colors. I want to keep the colors consistent. There it is. Actually, that one's that. This is that.
Did y'all do anything today?
No, I was working on Forbidden, formatting all day, getting that bad boy ready for print. Because of the had to wait till I got the headshots from the super backers. I need that in order because the art's going to go in the book as well, and so I'm drawing that, formatting, getting that ready. So that's what I did today. Nothing crazy. What about you?
No, I was lazy today. I was extremely lazy today. I was like, I need to kick back real quick. Nothing. I like to take days. I like to take Saturdays off. After I work all week, like mentally, I probably just need to be like, I don't need to draw, even though I'm drawing right now.
He was like, "Oh yeah, dang! I committed to that." Like,
I can never commit to it because then I feel guilty. If I'm not working, I'm feeling guilty. It's like my own mind being like, "Get your ass to work."
Yeah. If I'm not drawing, I feel guilty. You know, if I'm not doing something, you know, with art, I feel like, what the hell am I doing? I'm wasting my day. It's crazy.
Hello to everybody that said hello in the chat. So, what's up?
Oh, I didn't even see. I wasn't even paying attention.
Damn, I'm doing a post over here. Dang.
What's up, Michael? What's up, DJ Perot? What's up, everybody? I'm gonna put the show the comments there. So I was blocking your stuff.
Hey, blocking the hands over here.
Blocking your heads. Maybe not. What's up, everybody? I forgot what color I did those gems. Orange.
Gems.
Gem.
He has
gem.
facial hair and some.
Yeah, man. It's a stud. He's dwarf,
So
bro.
is he gonna have the equivalent to a horse? Is he gonna be riding some like
No,
space horse?
He has a speeder. I'll on one of our episodes I'll draw it. But yeah, he has a speeder.
Coming in all majestic. I can see it. I can see it like in an actual movie. You'll see him like from far away, just in slow mo coming in, like Baywatch.
Yeah.
You know, one of those classics.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Take the stage, bro. Take the stage. I'm waiting for you to rap, bro.
Huh?
I'm waiting for you to go out on a rap.
Yeah, no. No happened today.
It's like, 'cause I'm work job. I'm on. Sorry, I can't even talk.
Go.
It's been a long ass day. What I'll be drawing. I'm drawing Robot from Invincible. Well, a redraw. I'm just adding color to it. I did this drawing like during the week. Just adding some color and seeing where it goes. Really not planning to be a success. It's just probably like an experiment. You know, practicing my watercolors.
Word. And Lou is doing.
I'm just drawing a spaceman.
You need that song from Elton John.
That's the Rocket Man. He hasn't got a rocket. This is more like a Major Tom thing. I mean, he's left the spaceship. He's out. He's checked out. I just make him swirl around. I'm gonna have to animate this guy as well, along with that like really seedy looking alien that I'm doing with the eye roll. Now, I've been thinking I might try and get into some kind of animation though. So I think that was like one of those squirrel moments where I was like doing one thing and like, oh, maybe I could animate, because I've been thinking like I should try that more. So yeah, that's what that was about.
Nice.
No, but I like that alien.
Right.
You should do
Thing is,
duty.
it reminds me of some alien that I've seen in a cartoon way back.
Oh, I
so
thought you were
that's
about to
the
say it
thing.
reminds you of duty.
It's Duty's dad.
Does Duty have a dad?
Yeah. He's the emperor of Uranus. Thanks, Mike. Stop acting up.
Or at least that's what everybody thinks. Everyone thinks that's the dad, but the real dad's the one I drew.
Oh, yeah?
That's a twist. Plot twist.
I need to see this planet Uranus, see how everything works there.
Yes, Duty's dad is the emperor. Remember, I remember that one Kickstarter that I did, that the emperor came and visited.
Yes,
visited.
you
Yeah.
did that.
His
That
dad
was
came
priceless.
and visited.
That was
He was
great.
orbiting.
Still remember how I met you and Lori was over here saying, "Hey, you gotta meet my friend. He has a lot of books about his alien in the toilet." I was like, "Oh, you're in the toilet." It was an Arlington Comic Con. I came over and met you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I haven't done an Arlington since.
No, you did it one more time. You did it one more time. Was it?
No.
Were you there?
No, yeah, I did it one more time. That one time when they called the security,
Security.
the cops. Yeah, on your boy.
Good times.
Yeah,
We all haven't been in one convention in a long time together.
I know.
But every time I show up at a convention and Lori's there, we always end up right next to each other.
Yes. I'll be next to her at Tech Selma. That's coming up. Yeah.
Maybe I should sign up for that. I haven't signed up to a lot.
Yeah, it's coming up. Could come for the. I'm not even gonna repeat what he wrote. Yeah, man.
Oh my god, could come from.
I think that's gonna be a little darker blue. Let's see. Yeah. Some shades of blue there. Get some layers.
You know, I went to trivia night on Wednesday this week. It was like a spontaneous thing. I was like, oh, look, there's an art band here in Arlington. There, but I stayed for like trivia. And I got so upset on myself because there was one question that I knew the answer, but I forgot in the moment. It was they were naming things that start with J or people, J or names, and it was what is the name of the actor who played Joker in the I believe it was 80. It has to be late 80s. That Batman movie with Joker.
Jack Nicholson.
Yes. It came up and I was like, I know the name. This guy is so famous. and then I didn't put anything, but then I went to the restroom and I don't know where the name popped up in my head. Jack Nicholson. So I get a lot of great ideas do come from the restroom.
Where was this at? Trivia night.
It was downtown Arlington. The bar is Truth Lounge or something like that.
Oh, it's a bar?
Yeah, it was a bar. They were doing like a meet and greet for like apparently like the people, the art people for Arlington were hosting it. I just took a chance. I was like, you know what? I need to meet more people here. So. But then I stayed for trivia, and then I lost epically. I was in last place. But the good thing is that they gave a they give a prize for last place for trying. So it wasn't bad. I was also horrible at trivia. I know a lot of people are like really great at trivia, but I'm just horrible at it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was never good at trivia. Oh, that's not good. So what are you guys doing on Thanksgiving?
Eating.
True. Eating is a popular one. Yeah, no, I think it's just eating. Whole family gets together. You know how Puerto Ricans. Well, yeah, they all get together. They get loud. They get drunk. Yeah.
Yes.
And then we all fall asleep in the couch. I do. I do. I go instantly to a food coma. Never survived that long.
Yeah. No, I took off that week, the day before Thanksgiving, and the days that whole weekend. I took off.
What are you doing? You traveling?
No, we're going to my sister-in-law's house. And they usually watch the football game during the day, and then yell and scream at the TV, and then we eat. So yeah, we're doing Thanksgiving there, and then they're doing Christmas here.
Oh, you bringing out the coquito. You bringing out the coquito in your house. Okay.
Who makes it in your house?
A whole bunch.
Or you guys just buy it?
No, I learned how to make it, and I found recipes online. I make the coquito. But so does my uncle. And then you can tell, like, when we go to like one of the family members' house, everyone puts like their version of coquito. For anyone who doesn't know, coquito is just like our version of eggnog, but it's not basically eggnog. The recipe is a little bit different. But the whole family comes and puts their version of the drink, and then we all taste it. And my uncle was like basically 90% alcohol.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I had no idea what that was, so I'm glad you mentioned the explanation.
I was talking about it. I was like, maybe no one knows what coquito is, but it's just like an alcoholic drink. It's coconut based. It's just something Puerto Ricans just like drinking.
Word.
I mean, I have to say, if I was offered it, I'd be like, all right, just one. Honest, just one. I promise. I'll try it.
You say one, but then you end up drinking two. Then there goes the third one.
Oh yeah, it is addicting. Coquito is so addicting that you can't just have one.
Oh yeah, I'll try it a few times. Yeah.
But you end up in the restroom at the end of the day. Just let you know.
Oh wow.
Well, I don't.
No, not to throw up, but just to go to the restroom.
Oh, I was like, I don't know what you talking about.
She goes, I last over here. I'm a New Yorker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, first of all, I gotta ask you because you've been telling me well, to be fair, this show has been out for a while, and to say that you haven't watched it, I'd be surprised. Stranger Things. The last
I almost done.
Oh my god.
No, Stranger Things. I haven't watched the last 2 seasons.
Okay, why?
Huh?
Is there a reason?
Time, bro. It's tough because I think a couple things. My wife, she cheats, so she'll watch, and then I don't want to watch it with her because she'll talk through it, and so I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna watch it now, and then I can't stay awake. It has nothing to do with it not being good. It has to do with the fact that I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning every day, and usually the moment I start sitting down to watch is as soon as I sit down, your boy is out. It'll take me about 30 minutes and I'm knocked out.
It's more like she's taking, she has given you options and you've fallen asleep. So she's like, you know what? I'm gonna watch it. Not gonna wait for him anymore.
Yeah, she sees everything, and I don't like that. So
I don't like that.
yeah, I don't like watching anything with anybody that saw it before me because they feel like they have to prepare me for what's coming, and I'm like, nah, let me just enjoy it for the first time, please. So
Like, don't ruin the shit for me, please.
yeah. Eating that most of the day. That sounds like heaven. Eating that most of the day. That sounds awesome.
Well, it's the opportunity to catch up. Just watch it because the last season's coming, and then someone's gonna watch it before you. So, because you're gonna be like, I can't watch last season because I haven't watched the other seasons.
I'm not as excited for that. I'm actually waiting for like Blue-Eyed Samurai.
Really?
That's the one I'm waiting for. I mean, it's like, dang, they're so late.
Yeah, it was supposed to be this year, and then it
Yeah.
got pushed out again. I think 2026 now.
I know. I was like, what the heck? They better give us like 14 episodes.
Right.
I'm like, come
Oh
on.
no, Netflix is not gonna give you that many episodes. They're gonna give you like 6 or 8, and they're like, okay, you're done for this season.
It's crazy.
That's what they did for The Witcher. It was like I think 6 episodes. It didn't feel like it was a complete season to me.
Right. Well, The Witcher with Henry Cavill is always the best. I mean,
So
I'm waiting for. Yeah, I'm also waiting for the next episode of what did he call it? The show that he does with what's the name from Stranger Things, where he's Sherlock Holmes.
Oh yeah, Enola Holmes. They came
Yes.
out with the movie.
And I know they had like 2 already or whatever. I'm waiting for the 3rd one. They were supposed to be working on that.
But didn't they come out with the 3rd one?
Did they? No.
I believe so. I watched something this year from her.
Amelia Holmes, right? That's what it's called?
Yeah, I believe they did.
That's what I'm waiting for, bro.
I think they did. She's trying to prove herself to be a detective, so she opens her own detective agency. I think.
Is she? Let me see. I gotta look it up. See, you stress it. Yeah.
I mean, if
Let's
anybody
see.
else wants to agree with me in the chat, you can just let them know. They'll probably look for us.
Amelia Holmes. Sherlock Holmes. Oh, Enola Holmes. That's what they mean. Enola Holmes.
It's okay. I didn't remember either.
So when is the next one coming out? All right, they started production on 3, so they've only done 2, so they're working on 3 right. They started production 6 months ago, so I'm looking forward to that.
It was pretty solid, but Henry Cavill needs for his own show. He doesn't need to be the side character.
I think, yeah. I mean, he doesn't always need to be the center of attention. I think that's what makes it. That's what makes him so appealing, because he can do supporting and make it a blockbuster, and he can be the main guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guy is awesome. I still think they need to do him as Wolverine.
He's too tall.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
Hugh Jackman is tall. He's shorter than Hugh Jackman.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Hugh Jackman was the tall version of Wolverine. Wolverine is short.
And Henry Cavill's the perfect size. He's got the perfect forearms for it.
But they might cast a shorter person due to the fact that they're trying to be more accurate.
Nah, he is Wolverine, bro. When I saw him in Daredevil, man, I was like, yo.
So this is
like,
my man right there.
That's it, bro. It's like, he is Wolverine, bro. That's like, yo. I mean, that's the only one I could think of. I mean, Mel Gibson in his prime would have been a great Wolverine.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? I think Mel Gibson would have been a great Wolverine in his prime. The Braveheart Mel Gibson. Jeez.
Oh, you talking about classics?
Yeah, man. Because he's hairy, he's short, he's stocky, he's got the build.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna give it. They already have someone in mind for it. There's a lot of rumors going around.
What's the rumor?
He's not a kid anymore. So by me saying this, you're gonna picture the kid, not the adult actor himself. The one who played Harry Potter.
Really?
Yeah. See, you're
Wolverine?
imagining the kid. He's been jacked up now.
No, I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, they've been taking pictures of him being jacked now.
That one's hard to see. I can see what's his name. What's his name? The guy who plays Venom. I can see him as Wolverine.
Oh, he was a nice Bane.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's already been in Marvel. He shouldn't do another. They should just keep. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna do it. He's already done. Every time he does like a superhero movie, it's going to be successful. So he probably doesn't want to do another one. Because Venom was like his franchise.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, he could do more. Show me the money.
He should go back. He should go back be Bane again for the new Batman.
Yeah. You can't hear the wind?
Oh, it's down for your character? I was like,
what happened to Lou? Lou vanished.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she's not even on the screen. We're talking.
Oh, it's just me and you. Oh, you've been talking for a while.
I know.
The disappearance of Lou.
Lou, where'd you go?
We went too focused on the art.
I know, we didn't even notice. Having tech difficulties. Oh, that.
After she talked mess about Duty, I think Duty abducted her.
Yeah, Duty's like, that's it.
Yeah. We're gonna abduct this person. You know a show that well, to be fair, I stopped watching a long time ago. Due to the fact that I knew the show was getting weaker and weaker towards the end of the series.
Which show?
It was The Flash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So back then, I guess I was still in college, and it was like mid season. They like introduced something crazy. Have you watched The Flash?
Never seen The Flash. No.
You watched the old one, haven't you?
No.
It's not the one that
I've only watched Smallville.
Okay, that one's legit. Yeah, legit. That Smallville. To be fair, Smallville was like one of the first shows for me that introduced me to like shows and got me hooked.
Oh, Smallville was the bomb.
Yeah.
It's like, what's her name? What was her name? Lana?
Yes.
Yeah, I think everybody was in love with Lana.
So you gotta.
But he made a great Superman in Smallville. Clark Kent.
You know what's the funny joke? I was watching Big Bang Theory, the show with the nerds talking. And then there is that one character that is so smart that he's always he's so smart that he's dumb in ways of life.
Yes, he had his own spin-off show.
Yeah, Sheldon.
Yeah.
He was talking to someone. He was like, they were talking about like starting a show. Yeah, watching another show, and he was like, because you know how Superman is known to fly, but
right.
he in the show Smallville. Spoiler alert! If you haven't watched it, don't listen to me when I'm saying. Is that it takes 10 years for him to fly. Basically, flying was like his last power. So Sheldon made a joke to someone, was making a comment to someone. It was like, if you're gonna show me the fastest man alive, don't wait 10 years to tell me that to show me how he flies.
Right.
It was a funny joke because it was like it was true. It took 10 years for Superman to fly, when we all know he could fly from the beginning.
Yeah, man.
But it was a good show. It was like the first attempt to bring like multiple heroes in one setting before like Marvel and all that.
Yeah. It was a great show. I thought he should have at least got one opportunity to do a Superman movie. I think he got screwed on that deal.
Well, technically in Flash,
because the Superman that came out bombed.
Yeah.
And because I think the fans wanted him, and but the producers never want. Huh?
Which Superman movie? The new one?
No, the one that came out when Smallville was ending.
Oh, you're talking about he played the Atom in the Flash. He came back to play the Atom.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. But there's this thing in Hollywood. They don't want the actor to be bigger than the franchise.
True.
So that's why
that
they
ends
keep
up
changing.
happening.
But that's why they keep changing the actors. Because the moment the actors start getting bigger than the franchise, unless the fans go ballistic and just crazy uproar, like the fans want Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, because they're talking about bringing him back for another, for the next, I forgot which one it was, but they were talking about Hugh Jackman coming back, and the fans they'll own it. They'll destroy it. It's like, don't mess with the fans. Well,
I mean, if Hollywood did not want the actor to become bigger than the French side, they should have, for like Marvel, they shouldn't have hired Robert Downey Jr. because he was bigger than the franchise itself.
Oh yeah,
like for some people,
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. was the franchise.
Yeah, he is Iron Man. I mean, he was everything. I mean, he's gonna be a hard person to replace, but he is Iron Man.
Well, he's Doom now.
Huh?
Well, I don't know what they're doing with Doom, but they say that he's gonna come back as a villain.
Yeah, which is interesting.
The multiverse, bro. The multiverse.
But the fans loved it when they announced it at San Diego Comic-Con. The fans ate it up. You know, they're like, "Holy crap, he's gonna be doing what?"
Wow, it's been over an hour. I haven't realized that it's been an hour.
Huh?
That it's been an hour. I haven't realized that. Like it's
Yeah, no
already-
time.
Yeah,
Time goes by, homie. Time goes by fast. I heard her. I heard a pop. Let's see if she's there. There she goes.
Tootie brought her back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I got dropped off. It's been like 5 days. Yeah,
I think we were so busy talking, and then I was like, wait, I don't hear Lou talking, and I looked down and you were gone.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? They're just talking. I'm not even gonna bring anything up right now. I'm just gonna try and get back in. And then I was like, suddenly you're like, where's Lou? And I was like, yeah, tech difficulties. Everything just shut down. I don't know why. So I'm not that tech savvy on it. I just restarted everything.
Because you mess with duty. Don't mess with duty.
Right? I did. I was casting shade about dragons and shit, and that's what happened to me.
That's what happened, see? Karma.
Right.
You know, every time I go on live drawing, I'm always like questioning if this is gonna be a good drawing.
Oh yeah?
I'm always like, this might be a bad drawing. You know, just bad. And I keep going at it. I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. That's my mentality for everything.
Yeah.
Shit is gonna come out horrible. Not bad. See what over there, Sam? Oh, look at he has mountains in the background. He has snow. Oh, you were killing it. You already was like, oh, we're almost done.
I'm trying. You know what it is? Because last time when I did Zap, I didn't have an opportunity to finish the background, so I wanted to at least get some of what I'm thinking about for the background there. So just so it is an idea of what it's going to be. But yeah, so it's my boy Gorf. He's ready to rock.
Ready to bring the whole house down.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you promised me that you were going to do the girl. The girl didn't show up this time.
Yeah, she's gonna show up next week. I'm gonna do Raina next week. Then the following week, I'm gonna do Professor Ramses. And then I'll probably do Captain M3. And then some of the villains. There's so many characters.
This world sounds huge.
It is. There's a lot of characters. Boom, da boom, da boom. Doom, doom, doom. Oh, I don't like that. Oops, cancel. I want S. No, back S. Oh, that's right. File save as. File save as.
You delete the whole file.
They know, right?
Everything you've done. You know, that's happened to me a lot. I've deleted the file completely. We should get Laura to join the Draw with Friends and have her draw Big James.
Laurie draws?
No, but we should make her. We'll make her draw.
You know what? I'm gonna say that from what I know about Laurie, I'm gonna say that she probably can draw some really cool things. She's just not someone who can like draw a ton of stuff all like the same, like the. Because I think she has a great vision for what she wanted to have with her comic book. And if she'd had like years and years and years, she probably could draw it, because I believe that she could do it. But she doesn't want to wait that long.
Yeah. Understandable.
But I think she can draw.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, let's get her in here. I'm gonna send her a message after this and be like, "Hey, Laurie, come and draw. I want to see you draw Big James." Actually, I'm gonna give her a prompt too, because all those times she told me to draw Big James.
Right.
Uh-huh. She gonna get you.
Well, Lou, you weren't here because you got kicked out by duty.
Right.
We were talking about Smallville. Have you ever watched Smallville?
I've seen some episodes of it, but I was not a regular follower of that.
Oh, tear.
You just broke Marco's heart. He's like, that's blasphemy.
No, I'm not gonna get on to you like some people will. Chat, get on to her. I'm just playing.
Right. Just walked him to the house.
Oh, but I did hear a rumor, Sam, because we were talking about Henry Cavill being in his own like show or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a rumor, but they were talking about like getting him in a Game of Thrones show.
Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Really?
Because he looks like a Targaryen.
Oh, he could do anything, bro.
He's like, I believe in him.
He does Mission Impossible. He does anything, bro.
He's like, he can do no wrong.
Nah, man, that guy's got the Midas touch.
Ooh, we can do a Midas movie.
Yeah.
So you're saying, will you go to the movies if he shows up in a movie?
In a movie? What do you mean?
Like, if he shows up in a movie, will you go to the movie theater, or will you wait till it comes out on a streaming service?
It's hard because like I haven't been to the movies in a minute. Like I know that every year that when George and I go to Texoma Comic Con, we go to the movies at the casino. So I think I go to the movies like maybe once or twice a year.
I gotta go to Texoma Con. It sounds fun. I have to meet George in person.
Oh, Texoma is fun. Yeah, it's well the I mean now they're going after celebrities and stuff. So, but before it was just comics. So I don't know what's gonna look like this year because you know whenever everyone starts going after that, it starts changing a little bit. But the crowd, they're legit. You know, I have at least 20 repeats that came from the previous year that came last year. So I'm hoping to see them again this year.
Oh, the ones that are doing it are the ones that were I don't know. I think I've heard this from someone, but it was like the ones that did Fort Worth one, the Cowtown.
That's who does it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Chris Hayes
Okay.
and McLean. I think they do Texoma Comic Con. Yeah, they run a good show.
They're not coming out bad. See, gotta trust the process sometimes. Process of me hating my drawing at the beginning.
Yeah.
What is that? That's just weird. Every artist experiences it. When you started drawing, you hate it at the beginning, no matter what.
Word.
So it has to have that ugly stage, apparently.
Yeah.
We want it to be perfect from the beginning.
I don't want that. That's too light.
So picky. Why are you being so picky?
Huh?
Why are you being so picky?
Because I've been hanging out with a guy named Marco Defillo.
Mr. Future Marvel comic artist, DC. Yeah, keep going. Nah, the future, for people who are wondering what I'm gonna be aiming for future projects, because I know you're gonna ask me soon. The plan is to get my book out finally. I've sat down with the writer and we were like, screw it, we need to get this out. We've been talking about it forever.
Right.
And when I was doing the trade card show, I was able to get one of the pages shown to Jim Lee. Not Stans, Jim. I know my Lees. And when he saw the page for my book, he gave me the sign of approval. He was like, out of all my things, he was like, this is what you should be doing. So I gotta come out with the book. So
Yeah, man.
that's what I'm gonna try to do next year, and then do the cons. I'm trying to get up to New York to meet people up there.
Oh, yeah?
And I don't have to hook up for the convention.
Yeah, New York Comic Con. It's just for me, it's like, I was thinking of doing it next year, but it's like, I don't want to spend money. To do that, it's going to be money. It's going to be a couple G's between the table, the hotel, the air. Like, forget that.
Well, apparently you can make all that in the first day. I've been hearing.
If you're at the right spot at the right time.
Oh, shit, sounds like you have experience over here.
Yeah, location makes everything at the con.
Yeah.
Location. If they give you a good spot, you have a fighting chance. They give you a bad spot, no bueno.
Yeah, that's what I was like. You won't even be able to go through the whole convention in those 3 days.
Nope.
That convention is pretty big.
Oh, it's massive.
But I also might try to do Florida, Orlando.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Well, my grandma lives down there. I can just use her place as a starting point.
There you go. Save that cheddar.
It's all about saving. The stage of the career.
Yeah, man.
All right. Let's see. You know what I was wondering? Is if anyone drawing anything while we're drawing. We've never asked that. Is anyone drawing anything while we're drawing?
What are you drawing today?
Exactly.
Word.
We should probably have a theme. Be like, hey guys, let's draw. See who can draw this the best.
Word.
See, Marco's got a competitive streak then, huh?
Yeah.
I'm very competitive.
He likes fighting beef.
What? I mean, you have to be competitive as an artist.
Right.
This is where he starts rationalizing.
You're like, yeah, you have to do it. Nah, I will support any artist that comes and shows me their work. I would not be like that. It's all about support.
What's funny is when I was a kid, you know, you don't know that you suck when you're young, right? As an artist, but I used to want to battle anybody drawing, and then let's go, and you know, you think your stuff's amazing, and you don't realize that your head's oversized, your eyes are undersized, your nose is in the wrong spot. You know, it's like, but you just think you're just awesome. And I remember the bravado and the confidence I had, even though I didn't realize I was horrible until when I start going, because I have all of my drawings when I was a kid. I was like, man, you are just horrible. I don't know why people believe you. I used to tell them I'm amazing.
Dude, tell me about it. Like at the beginning, like when I started drawing in college, I was like, damn, this is really good. Now look, I was drawing, I was like, wow, what the heck was I even thinking? Is that experience? Yeah, no, but true. You guys, every time I draw something, I think it's the best thing ever. And then when I go look a few days later, I'm like, wow, this is pure horrible. This is horrible right now.
Yeah, I was talking to George because even like we used to sell our comics like hundreds of copies back in Crazy Comics days. And when I pull up the archives, I'm like, man, this sucked. I said, and people bought it. That was amazing. I was like, that was amazing. I was like, man, they were either being nice or they really liked the story. But yeah, it's definitely.
Well, that's how you know that you're an artist. If you're able to see, like, if you're able to look at your old work and be like, okay, well, what was I doing? I need to make this better. If you came at me and looked at your old work and being like, oh, look, this is amazing, then I'll start questioning you. It's like, you're an artist? Because everything's a progression. You have to improve from one spot to another. If you're not seeing a progression, then there's something going on.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you just got to be honest with yourself. You know, I think that's the key. It's okay. You know, we're all. I mean, when I look at, you know, I can look at the progression over the years. I can see where I got better, and that's the great part of it, right? Life's a journey. Everything's about learning and growing. And
thank you for mentoring me, Sensei.
You know.
Yeah, no, but I get that. But I am competitive. I have to be competitive, especially these conventions.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think when it comes to conventions, I am extremely competitive. That's why I work so hard on my tables and my displays and.
Oh, that's why you asked me how much I make, huh? You want to know how much if you beat me for the day?
Yeah. Oh, but for me, when I'm at a con, it's game time. You know, it's like, all right, you know, and that's why every time, even like for next year, like I know that I'll be coming with the graphic novels for Forbidden, so I need a unique display just for that. And so, and then I got to rework my entire table because everything was duty. But next year is going to be Cosmic, Forbidden, and duty. So,
And if you don't know,
Gotta
don't talk
rework.
about Duty because Duty will.
I gotta
abduct
rework
you.
all of it. Yeah. It's gotta make it all fit.
Yeah, but it's good that you have all your books because it's gonna be like what happened at RetroCon. And someone came up and bought all your books. You were like, "Oh, I made my day all my day just in that sale."
Oh, RetroCon was amazing. Yeah, RetroCon was like, whoa. I was so excited about that convention.
Now, this actually came out a lot better than I thought it would.
You know, I'm waiting for. Are they gonna do another? What is that called? The spin-off to Harry Potter.
No, that franchise has been canceled.
Really? Damn, that was good.
They're talking about Fantastic Beasts and where to find them.
Mm-hmm. That was amazing.
There was something great about it. There was like the whimsical aspect, but the thing what was missing with a lot of people is that like when you watch Harry Potter, you're going through the vision of Harry, who doesn't know any of this world, so it's new to him and it's new to the viewers. But in the new series, I think what threw people off is that you're just thrown into the world, so you're just supposed to know things. So a lot of viewers were like, "Oh." They didn't like it wasn't as magical as the first movies because you weren't experiencing.
It was to me.
Well, the Beasts were pretty cool. I like the Beast. The Beasts were really cool. But they did. Johnny Depp kind of killed it because he had the whole trial at the same time.
Well, he didn't kill it. Disney because they didn't support their megastar, and he was innocent the whole time, and you know they believed her. And he was their superstar. They should have stood by him. They shouldn't have rushed to judgment. They should have waited until the trial went, and they jumped the gun. So it wasn't his fault. It was theirs.
Well, Disney's been making a lot of mistakes lately. So
yeah, because they were too woke. It's like, go back to sleep.
Oh my god. Back to sleep.
Back to sleep, man. When you wake up, you make a you. I mean, look what they did with Gina Carano. You know, it's like support your stars, bro. They're not bad people.
But they are coming out with Harry Potter again.
Really?
Yes. But it's nothing new. What's gonna happen is that HBO decided that they wanted to take on the series and start it over with new young actors. So it's gonna be this series we watch in movies, but it's show based. So there's will be more stuff to like watch. But there's also controversy in that too. But no, I agree. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for the Fantastic Beasts to come out with a movie. I wanted to have like a conclusion to it.
Yeah. I love that. I mean, I thought it was cool. I enjoyed it.
Perfect. All right. Oh look, I got it done early too.
Did you?
Almost. I got a little flair, special effects, you know, to stick by. I've been getting faster. I've been recently noticing that drawing every day has been. I've been seeing the effects of it. Like things I used to like overthink, I'm making faster decisions on it.
Nice. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low.
Now I'm debating if I should put a background.
Huh?
So I'm over here debating myself to if I should put a background to my piece.
Yeah. Can't believe how fast today's gone by.
Just today or the week? I mean,
A week, yeah. I mean, it's like you get up on Monday, then it's Friday. You get up on Saturday, and it's Monday. I'm like, what the hell? What happened to the rest of the week? It's a blur.
It happens a lot when you're doing art. Is the aspect of like working on art takes all the time.
It's rough. Trying to figure out what I want. I got the basic elements. I'll do something. What's this? Gotta catch 'em all.
No, don't get me started with Pokemon. I already drew like 500 Pokemon.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Bum, bum, bum.
YouTube do not copyright him. Oh yeah, they copyright your ass for singing the anthem.
Oh, I love Pokemon, bro. I tell you, man, when Pokemon in the height of the cartoon era, my TV was programmed to wake up at the same time this cartoon started. So I would always wake up to the theme song, and I get up and I start singing. I'm always like, oh my goodness. I'm like, this is awesome.
So get your ass to sleep.
It's a great way to start the day, man.
I honestly, when I was growing up, I was watching a lot of. I think Dragon Ball Z was the first like kind of cartoon that I watched.
Yes, Dragon Ball Z was, yeah.
Then I found Pokemon. Well, it was mostly the games for me. The show never really, because the show, what made me so mad about Pokemon is that he never succeeded. he never achieves it. Well, he did finally. Technically, yeah. He after like 20 years of trying, he finally won one. But it's like when you're growing up, it's like all this failure that he does, and then Pikachu goes back to level 1 each time.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on my rant.
It's alright.
Alright. Last thing is to sign it. That's cool.
Signing his stuff. I gotta be all fancy and stuff, bro. And just put, MD.
Well, it has evolved. I have evolved this signature for a while now, so it is what it is. Do you just put your first and last initial?
I put, what did I do? I put S, and then I put my first initial and last name. S and then Vera. I don't have anything. I don't have anything fancy.
I put MAD, and then I put my whole last name, Defillo. Because my name spells my whole name spells out mad. So why wouldn't I use it to my advantage?
There you go.
Yeah, well, I got it done. I got
So
robot done. See if I can get the
Let's see
lighting.
what you got. Let's see what you got.
There goes robot, watercolored, kind of like a copy of the sketch that I did for my daily drawings. Yeah,
Nice.
it came really nice. The orange came out. I think I went too light with the orange because I was being delicate with it, and because either I go too delicate or I go too extreme. I gotta find a nice balance. But I think I went too delicate with it, so the orange is kind of faint, which is kind of nice. But yeah.
You might be able to, like, I mean, I don't know how far you want to take it, but you might want to just try, if you wanted the orange to pop a little bit more, you might just want to try and run another color over it, like maybe a red or something. Like to really brought it down, like just wash it over.
Yeah.
In certain areas. Because when I was doing watercolors, sometimes I was like really, like you're describing, you don't want to put too much on, and you're like a little bit cautious, and it ends up being a little bit light because it dries light anyway. And you want to put more on, and you can when it's dry, you can put another layer on.
True.
But I found when I was putting the layer on of the same color, it started looking a bit muddy. So I would look for another color that was maybe a little bit more vibrant, and then run that color over it. So like even putting things like purples in the darker areas would maybe pop more shadows, and then maybe something more vibrant in towards the lighter areas. I don't know. If you wanted to experiment, that's what I would do. I wouldn't be too shy about layering some like kind of different colors on to get the color you want, if that makes sense. But I like what you've done.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah. No, I might go play with it because I've seen people go in with colored pencils too. So that's what I'm also trying to see. Like, maybe go in with colored pencils to pop it up a little bit more. But you know, for the experiment, I was like, yeah, that's pretty nice. It kind of came out the orange. At the same time, if I give it a day, I'm probably gonna come back and like, oh, that's not that bad.
Right. I mean, just try just experiment on a separate piece of paper. Just get the colors that you use, let them dry, and then try and wash some other colors over and see what you think of it. You don't have to do it on that, but it's just like, it's a thing that I found was really helpful if I wanted colors to pop a bit more, but I didn't want to put too much on. True. Switching the color and washing a different color over it was kind of interesting. It's just a suggestion. I like doing it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, pretty much. Robot.
Nice. Cool. What did you got, Lou?
Oh yeah, I'm really close up right now. Hold on. So yeah, I was just going in little details on this here and there. I'm trying to be a little bit more painterly with it. And just so you can actually see the like charcoal marks and stuff.
Yeah.
But what I actually wanted to do with this is I want to put some writing on it and just say like something like, I need my space around there. Just kind of like a play on words, but that's really kind of where it's going. So I'm going to put some text around it at some point. But yeah, I'm trying to keep it loose. And, you know, as you can see, it's just like a couple of little light effects make all the difference. You know, simple things.
That's sweet.
They look good, yeah. I like how you're going from dark to lighter, and like you're starting from the silhouette and you're popping out like shapes.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah, just like started with a silhouette shape that I liked, and then now I'm just kind of drawing in details where I feel like there should be. Because if you push it real far away, like it still reads as a spaceman or an astronaut. I mean, it could be a woman. Let's just, I don't know. I don't want to be too woke for you, Sam, but we don't know who's in there. we don't know who's in the suit. But if you see it gets real tiny, you can still see what it is. So that's why I started with a shape. So I was like, as long as you can read what it is, then I can just kind of mess around with some details.
Nice.
So yeah, that's where that's at.
Awesome. Right. And this is where Gorf is. So I'm still at the.
He's fabulous.
You've been holding that one for a minute.
I've been holding my Fabio jokes all night.
Fab.
Yeah. So.
It's fab.
Yeah, so I'm still working on it, but this is the gist of it. It's going to be snowy, it's going to be windy, so still working on it. I think I got probably another hour to render, or maybe 2 hours based on, but yeah, so this is what it is. This is Gorf in the Arctic, and I'm going to have like mist coming out of his mouth and the whole bit.
Special effects.
Yeah, all that stuff. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, Golf's kind of buff right there.
Yeah, man. He's the man.
Popping.
I could take him.
I'd try to. I'd fight for. I'd fight for my life there. I'd be like, oh no.
Yeah.
Mind you, I have to say, if I was out in the weather that he's going to be in, my hair would not look as fabulous as that. It would be like frizzy ass shit.
yeah. He is. He has that special armored suit, keeps him warm. But yeah, man. So, Marco, where can they find you on social media?
Yes, sir. So you can find me on Instagram and Threads. It's basically just my name, Marco Defillo, Defillo, art, and you'll find my stuff on Instagram, Threads, Facebook, TikTok as well, Marco Defillo, just Marco and then my last name, Defillo. Yeah, I do daily drawings, so every day we post. Well, not today, but we doing like daily drawings. Right now I'm on Invincible. Yeah, so come check it out.
Awesome. And let's get you out of there, Lou.
Oh yeah, where can you find me?
Yeah.
Usually hanging out here. Or hanging out in the chats and in various places. But I do have my own YouTube channel that I do have a plan coming together for that. It's not quite there, but it will be. But there is stuff going on my YouTube channel, so if people want to check in with me there, you can, or here. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Those are the usual places where it was old folk hanging out, right? I don't know. But that's where you'll find me. But you can search me by my name, Lou Pons. Is pretty much the same across the board.
Awesome. Yes, and I'm your host with the most, Sam the Crazy Man Vera, and you can find me everywhere, Artist Samuel or Cast the Craze Podcast, or just go to dudysworld.com or crazycomics.com. But yeah, so we'll be back next week for another episode of Drawing with Friends, and let's see what this crew will come up with next. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for watching, and then maybe one weekend we'll see. We'll take some requests if we get enough people in the audience.
We'll take requests.
Yeah, if we get enough people.
I'll draw anything. I'll draw anything.
Oh yeah, I mean.
Well, to a degree, not quite anything.
Yes. not the not safe for work stuff, but
right. anything that's safe for work, YouTube, that kind of thing. I'll draw, whatever is appropriate.
Awesome. Yes. So if you like this episode, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, like, share. And with that said, let's push that exit thing. There it is. Thank you, everybody.